Alright everybody, welcome back to Feeziks Games, taking another look at ShapezIO. This game is incredibly addicting, honestly. It's very hard to stop playing it sometimes. But for now, let's look at level 14. We're trying to make this watermelon shape here, and we need 8 a second, this is the first time we've ever had to deliver some like rate or metric, rather than just hitting a number of shapes. So unfortunately, one conveyor belt only does 6 items a second. So I think what we might end up having to do in this video actually is making 6,000 of these shapes here so we can increase our conveyor belt speed. And then from there we can work on making that watermelon shape because we would only need a single conveyor belt worth. At least I assume going from 3 to 4 gives me 8. It could be faster, it could be 7, which would be very upsetting, but in any case we're going to go off that assumption and work on making, looks like a yellow circle stacked on top of a red, not pinwheel, like a red shuriken diamond shape, one of these basically. So let's try to find a good place to build those. Let's also, it looks like we need full circles for this one, so let's just go ahead and make one of those real quick. Oops. 4 items, 5 items, there we go. Alright, so we need a circle, a shuriken shape, and enough paint to make, what do we need? Yellow and red. So we're gonna need to make 6 items a second for yellow and for red. So let's start with that. These are 1.2 items a second. So 6 divided by 1.2 I think is 5, right? 6 divided by 1.2 is 5. So we're gonna need 5 of these. And I'm painting the circle yellow, right? Okay. Now we have to extract at 6 items a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that up. We'll get to that in a second. Do the same for green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not quite 5. That's 5. And bring that down here. Put in our little current work marker. Go over to the splitter. I can probably get rid of this blueprint shapes thing, right? I don't see a need for it anymore. We did end up making a second blueprint factory, and that's why we're getting so many of these a second now. In any case, we need a 1 to 5. So we'll grab that. We'll go back to where we are. Ooh, I want this way lower. So let's... Alright. One more time. Grab it again. 1, 5. Back to our current spot. Put that down and put that down. Not the best placement, so maybe we'll move this something like here. Alright, nice. So we're getting 5 outputs of yellow, so we go back to the splitters. 5 to 1. Back here. In. Oops. Stop. Alright. We're getting 6 items a second of yellow. And we need yellow circle, red shuriken. So we need 6 items a second of circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 6. Yep. And then our painters are working at 1.2. So again, we need 5. Screwed myself over here. I don't quite have the space. I can't like put it here. Can't really put it there. I'm gonna have to put it facing up, which is just, I mean, it feels wrong because the eventual destination is way down here. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, which is right now. And we cheat on the last one and move it back to here. Perfect. Alright, tunnel these guys over. So we have 6 items a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of yellow. Go back to here and get that 5 to 1 that we deleted earlier. To be honest, we're probably going to end up deleting this one too, because we have to put this into a stacker. I don't know what the stacker rate is currently, but I'm gonna guess it's around 1.2. Oh, I missed one. Alright, there we go. Alright, 6 items a second of yellow circle. Let's get 6 items a second of red shuriken shape thing. So I need 6 items a second red to start. And 6 items a second of shuriken. And then we take that into our 1 to 5. Alright. And then we get the 1 to 8, which is just this simple little guy, which looks way nicer than that 5 to 8 did. So I am not upset at all about losing a little bit of our potential efficiency. Because this, it does not hurt my eyes. Now where do I want to do this? I could put the stackers over here probably. So maybe I'll do that, and I'll have 2 of these guys. 1 for the yellow circles and 1 for these red shurikens. Oops, that's not how tunnels work. That is. Okay, 8 stackers. Okay, now we gotta get these red guys in there. First one, easy enough. Second one's easy enough. The rest of them, it looks like I'm gonna have more problems though, so maybe I need to move these back a little. So let's do that. Just move these guys back, I don't know, like 4 spaces. How do I solve my issue here, huh? What do I do? Because I want this, but now I have that same problem here. So moving these guys back didn't do anything for me. Seems like what I need to do is move these back some. But then these get moved and we run into the same problem here. Let's see, if we start on the other side, what's gonna happen there? Okay. I think we're just making things worse for ourselves at this point, honestly. Maybe it's better for us to start over. You know what, let's restart here. I don't like doing this, but I think that's what I gotta do. It was 8 of these guys, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we got a clean slate. We need these guys to be on the right-hand side. This is much better. Yeah, this was definitely the way to do it. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna run into some problems in a second. But until then, this feels way nicer. After this one is where the problems start. I guess, what do I want? I want to come here, and I want to get to this line. I'm going to want to get 2 down as well. Okay, so that might be perfect for us. These tunnels don't quite make it. But that's fine, because we can just do this. Oops. Wanted to put that there. And put this guy here. Okay. Alright. I think we finally got it. And then we need this 8 to 1. Come over here. Hook all those guys up. Alright, so we're starting to deliver these. Let's see how we're doing. Are we getting that 6 a second? 5.8 a second. We're delivering 6 a second. So maybe we have a slight hiccup, like that spot where I decided to do the 5 to 1 and then the 1 to 8 rather than just the 5 to 8. There might be some backup there. That could be part of the problem. But we can go ahead and make a second one of these. And once we do that, we should be able to hit that 6K pretty quick. And then from there, we should be able to deliver 8 per second based off of a single saturated belt rather than having to make a bunch of different factories to try to get 8 per second. Alright, so we should get more of these star shapes coming in. There we go. And then we can start working on the watermelon finally. 3.6K. Alright, we'll just come back once 6,000 of these guys are made. Alright, we're getting pretty close to that 6,000 mark, so let's see. Should pop up in a second here. There we go. So now we can upgrade our conveyor belts. Oh boy. What the heck is this? We gotta add even more if we want to upgrade again? Alright, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It should get harder every time. But let's see, these conveyor belts are now 8 items a second. Perfect. Alright, so if we can get one saturated conveyor belt worth of watermelon, we should be pretty set. So let's go ahead and figure that out.